Hello everyone, and once again, welcome back to Israel in Style, where you get an inside look at the top Israeli designers with the absolute hottest collections. As you can see, we've made some big changes here in Israel in Style with our brand new studio right in Tel Aviv. So, in honor of this recent move, we thought it would be nice to show you guys the best of the best from the last couple of months on Israel in Style. So, to start off, we're taking you guys way back to one of my personal favorite designers, and it's not just because I love her. Let's check out our visit with the stunning and beyond talented jewelry extraordinaire, Noa Alon. We're here right now in Hod Sharon to meet another talented designer who graduated from Chenille College, who enjoys playing with different materials, colors, and shapes to create her unique designs. Let's meet Noa Alon. Hi, tell us how you got started designing jewelry.
Well, I graduated from Chenille College.
Right.
I have a BA design in jewelry, and I guess I always liked the practicality of this kind of art form. Something that you can adorn, you can personalize. It's something that is very, very special, and I think it's really an emotional little artistic piece.
How would you describe your jewelry? Like, what's the thing that you would say is most recognizable about it?
I think a lot of material use, and especially it's not trend-based, it's kind of, I mean, statement pieces, not for someone that is shy or really, really dainty, pretty.
Let's go all out.
Yeah, exactly. I really think it's for people that have unique style, personal style, that want something that isn't for a season. They want something that has an artistic value or design value.
So tell us about the materials that you use, and how do you feel it's like makes your pieces even more unique?
Well, I use a lot of industrial materials and stuff that isn't really associated with jewelry or fine jewelry. I use a lot of polymer and plastics, and I really do love the part of making my own handcrafting.
Using your hands to create a piece.
Yeah. And every piece is one of a kind. I mean, everything is 100% handmade, and there is no two alike.
There's no two. So if I find something on your website,
you will get the same same design, but it will always have something different that is specific to you. So if 5 people order the same ring in the same size, each one of them will be a bit different. So
it's all like personal.
Exactly.
What is your favorite type of jewelry to design? Rings, bracelets, what do you
I think I personally really like rings, also to design and to wear. It's something that from a very early age, I think maybe because it's like the smallest form of jewelry, and it's you know,
and you see it at the most.
Exactly, and it is a bit tricky to design because it's something that really has to go with the movement and the body form and really, you know, the weight and how it sits. It's quite intricate, but since I became a designer, I really like necklaces and pendants. I like the statement of carrying something on your body,
like
which
with a thin necklace and then a big statement.
Yeah, exactly. I really like this play of weights and shapes and contrasts between, you know, this mass and this fine line. It's something that also it's part of my DNA as a designer, also in my piece.
And where can somebody find your designs? Like, do you have a website? Do you have a store, international?
I have an international website. I do shipping
worldwide,
and I also carry my jewelry in stores in Tel Aviv, Sharon Bronchel and Papiel and Gidon Obazon's boutique.
Okay, so people can find you around Israel and as well internationally. So, my birthday's coming up, and I already made a special order for one of Noa's rings from her newest collection. You guys should go and check out what she has to offer yourselves. So, up next is a topic I hold very dear to my heart: shoes. A person can never have too many, am I right? In honor of today's best of show, we're gonna bring it back to our visit to Chenille's shoe store in Tel Aviv. So after our visit to Norman and Bella, we decided to come check out Chenille's studio here in Tel Aviv to take a walk on the wild side with her edgy and very detailed handmade designs. Let's check it out. Hi, Shani.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank
you so much. Shani, we're just gonna dive right into it. Why did you decide to become a shoe designer?
I wanted to become a shoe designer after I discovered that my grandfather was a shoemaker himself.
Wow.
And it was really this discovery for me. And I said, okay, I really like shoes, I really like design. Let's combine these two things together. Started my own brand. It's called Lax.
Yes.
After my
Last name,
my grandfather last name.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
When you first started designing shoes, who was your ideal customer? Who did you have in mind when designing these shoes?
I guess she will have to be stylish in some way.
Yeah.
With the sense of style. She needs to feel something for the design.
To connect with it.
To appreciate,
So there's some edgy shoes, of course,
Yeah.
but there's also some classy shoes. It's kind of like a mix between class meets edge, and that's really cool. That's very unique.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I like about.
That's your aim. That was your goal.
I like
achieved it.
classics, but I always feel like I need to give it an extra,
push.
an extra kick or something.
That's great. So is there a best-selling shoe here in the store?
Of course.
Of course.
This actually, this is my bestseller.
Ooh, this little cutie.
8060.
Stunning.
Thank you.
Yeah. I feel like this color is so in right now. This maroon color.
The red wine.
Yeah, of course.
It's something that I make for a few seasons, and every time I make it in different materials. I used to have it in croppers.
Ooh, that's cute.
And patent, black patent.
Yeah. These are stunning.
You should try them on.
So yes, these I will definitely try on.
Okay.
What other shoe is a top seller here?
You could try this one.
This is actually my favorite color. This baby pink is my favorite. This is
really
the combination we were talking about from very classy because it's the boot with the point, but it's very edgy with the snake skin, the black on the round.
The whole combination.
Yeah, this is a great combination. So, why don't I try some things on?
All right.
Let's do it. I think I fell in love. So, one final question before we go. I have to know your secrets. How many shoes does a shoe designer have in her closet?
I don't know. I didn't count. Maybe 60.
What? 60 pairs of shoes?
I always keep replacing them and give away.
So whatever's out of style, you give away. Well, thank you so much for having us here, Shani, showing us around, showing us your designs. Thank you so much. Shani definitely keeps up with her color trends, whether it's the dark red maroon sandal or my literal favorite of the season known as pale dogwood pink with the snakeskin. Oh, to die for. Definitely worth checking out Shani's selection for the most upcoming trends in our favorite section, shoes. Who says you have to wear all white on your wedding day? And why should you? Designer Noah Hellinger takes her wedding dress designs to a complete new level, adding in different types of materials with crazy bold colors. So since Natasha had to run and be the amazing news anchor woman that she is, we decided it'd be a great opportunity to meet another different style country and urban wedding dress designer. We are standing here in her studio, which is also in her apartment, making her more personal, one-on-one, kind of intimate designer. Let's meet Noah Hellinger. Hi, Noah.
Hi, Manuel.
How are you?
I'm good.
What's your favorite part of being a wedding dress designer?
My favorite part is to put something else in the wedding dresses
Yeah, I
style.
see you use a lot of colors, which is clearly not traditional. It's not like normal, as people say. It's very unique. Usually it's all white and simple.
Yeah, I don't like anything that is regular.
Yes.
And I wanted to do something else in the same old white dress, and I thought...
But still traditional.
It's still traditional. It has its touch.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm a color lover girl, addicted to colors, and I wanted to see what will happen if I mix between the white and the color, and the rest is history.
And clearly it's working for you.
Yeah.
These are stunning, and I
Thank you.
have to try one on.
Of course,
Yes.
I can't wait.
Let's do it. Let's.
All right. So there are a lot of options for you. Maybe this one.
Yeah, I think I've
the one
been
that you touched.
really in love with this dress.
All right.
So I think I'm gonna go and try this one on.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's do this. Let's go see what this looks like.
Let's go see.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it.
Beautiful.
Yes, and it fits perfectly.
It's like I
I
did
love
it to you.
I know. Wow, this area right here is just so, like,
Yeah.
I can't
very
explain it.
Boho chic.
Yeah, very boho chic, and embroidery is stunning and so colorful, and it's so unexpected for a bride. So unexpected, and I love it.
But still, you look like a princess.
I do.
But a very special one.
And the back is stunning. I love open backs. I feel like that's the style, like the past couple of years, the open back scene. If you had to say, who is your bride?
Actually, it's really funny because I thought all of my brides are going to be like the artistic women, the musician and painters. And actually, a lot of my brides like learning medicine or account,
Lawyers,
or a lawyer,
those traditional
this
people.
traditional thing. And in their wedding day, they want to be something else, something unique, something unforgettable.
Pop out of their shells and do something they would never expect because it's your day. It's the one day you can do that. If not then when? So I noticed the dress over here actually that is a little bit more for women that are showing more leg as opposed to chest. So I think I'm going to try this on to show those women what this looks like.
Of course, let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, wow. This is not what I expected. This is so sexy.
Yeah.
It really is.
Even though it's closed here, but it's
it
open
is.
downstairs.
I think that's why it makes it even more sexy because it's so conservative, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, just kidding.
Surprise. You can also put this. Look at the mirror. If you want some more color.
Always.
So,
Wow.
yes, exactly.
Wow, that's beautiful. And then this also accentuates the waist, so it's kind of like holding it in. Now, what is your inspiration for your next collection?
I'm a musician.
Okay.
I'm a singer, a rock blues singer, and I thought to mix both of my biggest love together. I think about doing something that relates to music.
More punk rock?
Let's see how it will fit.
How we can mix it with the wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much, Noah, for having us.
Thank you,
It was a pleasure coming here and checking out your very inspirational and out-of-the-box dresses for weddings. And since this is so easy to run, I might just run away with this dress on. Noah looks at the traditional wedding dress and asks herself, how can I make this dress more alive, more fun, to make me look exactly how I feel on that special day, happy and full of color. She takes the box that society has created for us and takes 2 leaps forward, not thinking twice. And what's an outfit without accessories? Not a very good one. Israeli jewelry designers are single-handedly taking over the fashion industry here in the Holy Land, and most of them graduates from the top design programs of Shenkar and Bezalel. Elena Glazer is one of them, and let's get a refresher of our behind-the-scenes look into her jewelry studio. We're here standing in Elena Glazer's beautiful studio where she's going to show us some of her handmade, fashion-forward, wearable art. Hi, Elena. So why don't you tell us how you got started designing jewelry?
Okay, so I was always into art and design, and I got into Shenkar College.
Okay.
And I really wanted to be accepted also to the fashion design faculty, but I really didn't know how to sew a button.
That wasn't your thing.
No, unfortunately not. But I was accepted to the jewelry design faculty, and the rest is history.
Yeah?
Yeah, I graduated on summer 2013.
Okay.
So it's almost 4 years since then. And half a year after that, I started my own business.
That's it. Half a year after you finished college, you were just
Yeah.
like, I'm going to dive into it.
I had to.
So you might not know this, but everywhere around Israel, people are raving over your jewelry. How would you describe your designs?
Okay, maybe it's a really general word.
Okay.
But I think my designs are really simple. I try.
Really? You think your designs are simple?
Well, I try to keep it simple. I'll explain.
Right.
I'm starting with a sketch and sketching in a wall for an owl, and then I erase most of the lines and just go with the guidelines, with the most important lines for me.
Okay.
And I go from there. I try to make it really basic and simple. I
Kind of
see
try
it
to
like
get the
this, yeah.
silhouette of the animal as
Exactly.
opposed to like the details
Yeah.
inside of it.
Yeah.
What is your signature look? What is your signature design?
I believe that my animal collection, this is my signature design.
That's
I
how
think.
people recognize
Yeah, like once I went to a store and a colleague of mine, which I never met in person, she was like, "Oh, you're Alina with the animal rings, right?" I was like,
How'd you
"Yeah,
know?
that's me. You recognize me."
You recognize because of the
Yeah,
animals.
because what I was wearing.
Because of what you're wearing.
Yeah.
So do you have anything that you're working on now that you could show us?
Yeah, I will give you a sneak peek.
Ooh, show us, show us.
To a new male skull ring, which I'm doing. It's going to be really minimalist and abstract. I'm trying. Okay, so I'm starting with wax.
Right.
I'm carving it just like any sculpture or sand carver.
Okay. The shape that you want.
Yeah, the shape that I want.
Or the animal. if it's-
I'm starting with a sketch, with a general sketch, because this is a two-dimensional and I'm doing a three-dimensional thing. So I need to work around it, exactly. So this is my new skull. It's going to be really minimalist with
Surprise.
small details. Yeah, they're going to be surprised at the end.
Okay, so after we learned how you create these beautiful masterpieces, why don't you show us some of your designs?
Love to.
Let's do it. So I see over here your plainer jewelry, and then I see your animalistic jewelry.
My favorite,
What's,
of course.
I was about to ask
Yeah.
you what your favorite is. So you like your animals better.
Yes.
How'd you get to designing animal jewelry?
Well, my boyfriend asked me to make him a wolf ring.
Okay, a wolf.
So yeah, you can see it here. So I made him.
I like that you only do the silhouettes of the
Yeah.
wolves. You don't put any details. You don't put like the eyes or anything. Well, actually, you do sometimes put the eyes.
Yeah, these are like more advanced.
These are
but
more advanced.
He was the first one. Yeah. Oh, silver looks really good on you.
We're
also.
learning.
Yeah.
We're slowly changing up my style as
Yeah.
we go. So it started off with your boyfriend asking you to make a wolf ring.
Yeah, I published it on Etsy,
Okay.
and I got a custom request from a client that he said his wife's spirit animal is an owl,
Okay.
and he asked me if I am willing to make him an owl for his wife.
For his wife.
Yeah.
That was
And
the first request you got. It
Yeah,
was just like,
and
by
I made
accident.
it. It was this owl, this barn owl ring, but without the stones.
Oh, okay.
Here is
So-
with champagne diamonds, but
Wow.
yeah.
Hello, people. You mentioned before Etsy. Where can people buy your jewelry other than Etsy?
In elinaglazer.com, it's my website, and
Okay.
of course you can always come to my studio, yeah,
Check it out.
and check it out here.
Each one of Alina's pieces are legit one of a kind. She said it's close to impossible for two to come out looking identical, making each and every design unique and just for you. Whatever your spirit animal is, Alina can make it come to life in jewelry form. A few weeks ago, I got the chance to go check out a new exhibition that recently came out at the Design Museum Hulon called Overview. Close to 50 talented designers, all coming from different fields of design, were commissioned to answer the not-so-simple question of what are eyeglasses? Each created what they believe to be eyewear, and we got to find out a bit more about their vision. We're here right now with Alon Baranovich. Welcome, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tell us, what is your original field of design?
Well, Irene Cronenberg and I are actually doing architecture and interior design, mainly practicing in the lifestyle venues.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's what we do. We do hotels, we do restaurants, clubs.
So
Yeah.
for this exhibit specifically, what was the concept behind the glasses that you designed?
Well, dealing with or practicing in the lifestyle venues is something that makes you very, very sharp on people's experience.
Okay.
So we are very well immersed in experiences and how people behave, what people need, what are their desires, and how to manipulate space in such a manner that the space will accommodate, our clients, our end users. So this feeling of feeling of what does our audience needs today in terms of glasses was going through maybe another application, like you have an iPhone application,
Right.
So it's just another app that it's like an open source that everybody can use and do with it whatever he wants to do. And I think it's very applicable to the 21st century where everybody does his own thing, So this concept of glasses really started as an open source kind of an idea. How can you make glasses that are an open source? And we came up with this, I think, fantastic idea of having a frame that is so elastic that if any kind of lens that you would try to fit in, it would fit. You can really do, with the right silicone material, you can really fit into it whatever shape you want. And only by doing that, you can create your own glasses on a daily basis or on an hourly basis, on an event basis. I want to look like this, I want to look like that. So I have this frame that can, one thing that fits all. We're living in an era everybody wants to be special.
Right, unique.
Okay? Yeah, unique, iconic.
Yes.
And I think that this solution is a great solution for that purpose.
Great. Well, thank you so much, and good luck.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We're here with our final designer for today, Omer Polak, to talk about his funky concept for these designs, which I'm wearing right now. So tell us, what is your field of design? Where did you start?
So actually my studio located in Florentine. It's a neighborhood in Tel Aviv. A lot of workshops, a lot of industry that usually do kitchen and tables and stuff out of Formica.
Okay.
So that was actually the first perspective or the point of view. I started to research around my studio. And then I decided to come out with this concept, which is 5 different sunglasses. Each sunglasses represent different person in our neighborhood. It's like different character. So I can give, for example, these glasses here. They are inspired by this Taglit girls that arrived to Tel Aviv, and they're going around very surprised out of the graffiti on the walls and taking a lot of pictures. The glasses are made by layers, which is also kind of characterized the way of the neighborhood.
Do you plan on really producing this, or was it just for the exhibition itself?
Yeah, actually I plan to take it to the next step.
Because to be honest, when I first walked in here, these were the ones that I was like, oh, I would actually buy these. These I would wear.
Thanks.
So you should definitely go and do that, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. What a fun throwback looking over all the brilliant and talented designers we got to meet over the past couple of months. I say this all the time, and I'll forever keep saying this. The designers here in Israel take fashion to the next level, and I'm absolutely honored to get to meet some of them. Make sure you stay tuned every week to get a behind-the-scenes look at all the upcoming designers who we have in store for you. You definitely won't want to miss out. For those who missed any of the previous episodes, go keep up at iltv.tv/IsraelInStyle. Have a happy and a very stylish week.